In your Capitol Watch this morning, the Biden administration announcing that they have canceled over $400 million in student loans for victims of for-profit colleges who violated federal guidelines.
Yeah, including for the first time some students at DeVry University. Now, the news is expected to help over 100,000 Americans, but it's leaving some to wonder if President Biden could cancel student loan debt for everyone.
Our Joe St. George takes a closer look at the debate over debt cancellation and how some big changes have already taken place to help those struggling to pay the bills.
Nationwide, our country has nearly $1.75 trillion worth of student debt. In Florida, the average debt of those with student loans is around $24,000. In Montana, it's averaging just over $27,000. In Wisconsin, it's over $30,000. Similar numbers are in states all across the country. When President Biden ran for office, he pledged to cancel student debt. However, since he has taken office, he has not acted on his own to do it. Instead, he has encouraged Congress to cancel it. That has frustrated many in his own party. Democratic leader Senator Chuck Schumer tweeting, "Today would be a great day for President Biden and Vice President Harris to cancel student debt."
But that doesn't mean no changes are happening. In fact, some are that are already impacting families' finances.
Student loan change number one. Payments have temporarily stopped. In fact, since March of 2020, Americans haven't had to make any payments on their federal loans. Interest hasn't been accumulated either. However, May 1st is when they're set to resume again. It's possible, though, the date gets pushed back. Student loan change number two, public service forgiveness reform. For years, federal law has allowed Americans who work in public service to get their debt forgiven after working the necessary number of years. However, the forgiveness process was complicated with many denials over technicalities. A new waiver by the Biden administration has changed some of that, and experts say 9.3 million Americans are now eligible for forgiveness. That includes teachers, police officers, government employees, and even some who work for nonprofits. Student loan change number three, canceling loans through bankruptcy. Student loans aren't treated the same way as credit cards when someone files bankruptcy. That means student debt typically stays with someone after they get a bankruptcy ruling. However, in New Jersey, a federal judge decided to interpret the law differently, canceling over $100,000 worth of student debt by a man who filed. The Justice Department has decided to not object to the case, a rare move, and the Justice Department is now reviewing bankruptcy policies. Still, however, the president is facing pressure to do more. Federal student loan payments are set to begin in just over 2 months. In Washington, I'm Joe St. George.
As we do